With its strengths, the 2026 Mazda CX-90 is certainly one of the most appealing models in its class, but it's also hiding some fatal flaws that could make or break your ownership experience. If you're shopping for a three-row SUV and think you know what to expect from Mazda, the CX-90 is going to challenge everything you believe about what a family hauler should deliver. While most three-row SUVs either give you boring practicality or sporty performance, Mazda engineered this thing to do both simultaneously. But they made some controversial sacrifices to get there. Let's get to the things Mazda got right first, starting with something no other three-row SUV can match. Number 4. Excellent chassis. Here's something most three-row SUV buyers have just accepted, that disconnected, wallowy feeling when you're navigating through corners. Most people have resigned themselves to that numb driving experience, but the CX-90 is delivering genuinely sporty handling that makes it feel more like a performance sedan than a family hauler. Think about those twisty back roads you sometimes take to avoid traffic. In most three-row SUVs, those roads are something to endure, not enjoy. But Mazda engineered this thing to carve through corners with confidence that'll shock you. The suspension tuning is where Mazda's sporting DNA really shows through. It keeps body roll minimal, but it's not punishing on rough roads either. The steering is equally impressive. It's precise, weighted beautifully, and gives you actual feedback. For anyone who remembers when driving was actually engaging, this is going to be a revelation in a segment that's typically numb. Now, great handling means nothing if you don't have the engine to back it up. And this is where Mazda made a decision that's going to separate them from everyone else. Number 3. Smooth inline six. You know that buzzy, strained sound most SUVs make when you floor it to merge? That coarse four-cylinder drone that reminds you you're driving an appliance? While most automakers are downsizing to turbocharged four cylinders, Mazda went the opposite direction and brought back inline six engines. And the difference is immediately noticeable. That inline six configuration is inherently balanced in a way four cylinders aren't. There's no vibration creeping through the cabin, no harsh sounds, just smooth, linear power delivery that feels effortless. Imagine pulling onto the highway instead of that strained acceleration you'd get from competitors. The CX-90's inline six just pulls with this smooth surge. The naturally aspirated version puts out around 280 horsepower, but the turbocharged variant cranks that up to 340 horses. These engines pull from low RPMs all the way to redline without any fuss. When you need to get around that slow-moving truck, the power is always there. Competitors like the Highlander are running turbocharged four cylinders that sound coarse and feel strained when pushed hard. The CX-90's inline six feels like it belongs in a much more expensive vehicle. But if you think those inline sixes are impressive, wait until you hear what the hybrid powertrain is doing, because it's solving a problem that's plagued three-row SUV owners for years. Number 2. Efficient and capable hybrid. Mazda's hybrid powertrain is both seriously capable and impressively efficient without the typical hybrid compromises. Most hybrid SUVs feel sluggish because automakers sacrifice performance for efficiency. You get that annoying delay when you press the accelerator. Not here. The hybrid setup combines a 2.5-liter four-cylinder with electric motors to deliver around 323 horsepower, and the performance feels strong enough to make you forget you're driving a hybrid. Acceleration is brisk, throttle response is immediate, and the transition between electric and gas power is nearly seamless. The fuel economy is where this hybrid really shines. You're looking at around 26 to 29 miles per gallon combined, which is outstanding for a three-row SUV with this much power. For buyers who want to save on fuel but aren't ready to commit to a full EV with range anxiety, the CX-90 Hybrid delivers a sweet spot that's hard to beat. So you've got the power, the efficiency, the handling, but none of that matters if the place where you're spending your time feels cheap. And this is where Mazda absolutely demolished the competition. Number 1. Premium interior. We've all been in that situation. You open the door of a supposedly nice SUV, sit down, and immediately notice the hard plastics and cheap-feeling buttons. That moment when you realize you're paying $50,000 for something that feels like it cost half that to build? The CX-90's interior is where Mazda is throwing down the gauntlet against actual premium brands. And honestly, they're winning that fight. The dashboard design is clean and sophisticated. Mazda's using genuine leather on upper trims, along with real wood trim and soft-touch surfaces across pretty much every contact point. Here's what that means for your daily experience. Run your hands over the door panels, rest your arms on the center console. Everything feels dense and well-constructed, with none of the cheap plastics that plague competitors. What separates this interior from competitors is that Mazda hasn't just thrown in soft materials and called it premium. They've thought about the entire sensory experience. The way controls feel when you operate them, the way the doors close with a solid thunk, these details add up to an interior that feels genuinely luxurious. For buyers who want premium quality but don't want to pay luxury brand markups, the CX-90's interior rivals and often surpasses what you'll find in German or Japanese luxury competitors. Alright, good things are out of the way. Now let's flip the script and check out the problems. Number 3. Unintuitive infotainment system. The biggest headache is going to be those touch-sensitive controls that Mazda crammed into the design. Here's where it gets genuinely frustrating. These touch controls only work when you're using smartphone integration like Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. Switch back to Mazda's native system, and suddenly you're forced to use the rotary knob? That inconsistency is going to create a learning curve that feels unnecessary because your muscle memory will constantly betray you. One minute you're tapping the screen, the next minute it won't respond because the system decided you need to twist a knob instead. The system's response time is also lagging behind what brands like Hyundai and Kia are delivering at similar price points. Therefore, it's going to chip away at the premium feeling Mazda worked so hard to create everywhere else. So, the tech is frustrating, but at least once you get moving, things smooth out, right? Not quite, because there's another issue that's going to make every parking lot feel worse than it should be. Number 2. Unrefined transmission. We've all been in that situation, creeping through a parking garage and the vehicle keeps lurching because the transmission can't figure out what it's doing. That annoying jerky behavior? The CX-90's got it, and it's going to test your patience. Mazda paired these excellent engines with an 8-speed automatic that isn't living up to the rest of the powertrain's potential. The shifts feel clunky and hesitant, particularly when you're crawling through parking lots. There's a noticeable delay between when you press the throttle and when the transmission decides which gear it wants. You'll feel the transmission hunting, and when it finally shifts, it can feel abrupt rather than seamless. This becomes especially frustrating because the engines themselves are so refined and smooth. You've got these beautiful powertrains delivering power effortlessly, but then the transmission is stumbling over itself. For daily driving, where you're constantly starting and stopping, this unrefined behavior is going to show up constantly. But as annoying as that transmission can be, it pales in comparison to the biggest practical limitation, one that's going to affect every single family trip you take. Number 1. Tight third row and below average cargo area. Think about the last time you tried packing for a family vacation. That stress of trying to fit everyone's luggage, the cooler, sports equipment, and still have room for passengers? Here's the fatal flaw. The CX-90's third row is cramped, and the cargo space behind it is barely functional. Picture your teenagers climbing into that third row for a 2-hour drive. Adults are going to feel squeezed. Legroom is tight, headroom isn't generous, and after about 30 minutes back there, passengers are going to start complaining. It's realistically a space for kids or short trips only. Compare this to the Pilot or Grand Highlander, and the CX-90 feels noticeably smaller inside. But here's where it gets truly limiting: the cargo situation. With all 3 rows up, you're looking at barely enough space for a few grocery bags. Try loading up after a Costco run, and you're going to be making tough choices about what stays home. Most competitors are offering nearly double the cargo capacity. So there you have it. The 2026 Mazda CX-90 forces you to really think about what you value most in a 3-row SUV. If you prioritize driving engagement, engine refinement, fuel efficiency, and premium materials over maximum cargo space, then Mazda's built something that's going to feel like it was designed specifically for you. But if you genuinely need that third row for adults regularly or haul cargo with all seats up frequently, then those fatal flaws are going to become daily frustrations that even the CX-90's impressive strengths can't fully overcome. No 3-row SUV is perfect, and competitors come with many compromises too. If you're leaning towards something more practical and don't necessarily need the CX-90's level of luxury and refinement, you must check out our video about the pros and cons of the Chevy Traverse. It's more spacious than pretty much anything in the class, but some drawbacks are really hard to neglect.